Hidden Object Guru here with Sniper Elite 3 on the Switch. That's right, you can kill Hitler on the bus on your way to work. I know it's a dream come true for most people. It's certainly a dream come true for me. But the question is, I've played this on the Xbox 360, the PS4, and the PC. God, I've played this game a lot. How will it play and how will it look here on the Switch? Well, you can immediately see the slight graphical downgrade, which I would imagine it has to have. But, so, focus time. There's my zoom. Okay, let's do this. So you have, the most recent one I played on Authentic was, Sniper Elite 4, so now it's got me wondering if Sniper Elite 3 also has on Authentic mode that the, scopes don't have adjustable zooms. They're just automatic set to wherever you are. Whoa, what the hell is that? Oh, artillery. I wonder where our binoculars button is. Select? No. Now, what I'm revealing right now... No, I do not want to throw a grenade. Binoculars are not there. There's my ammo.
Information bleiben.
Oh, nice. Okay. I'm not looking to throw a grenade at the moment, but thank you for offering. Whew. So now we just gotta find and kill one Adolf Q. Hitler.
Nur weiter so, Männer.
Careful. Okay. Yeah, because... Oh, right, it's click the thumbstick. Ah. It's embarrassing that I forgot that it was click the thumbstick. Frame rate seems fine, and like I said, the graphics, I mean, they look completely fine. You can tell that they're a little worse than they were on the... Oh, crap. Well, that's bad.
Geht euren Pflichten nach.
You can tell they're a little worse than they were on the Xbox and the PS4 and the PC, but it's not such a downgrade that it bothers me at all. Like, visually speaking, it's still a really good-looking game. I just wonder, will they be able to put Sniper Elite 4 on this thing? Because Sniper Elite 4 was not only gorgeous, but was a giant open-world game in a way that 3 just isn't. Like, huge open maps with incredibly sprawling vistas. Okay. So, about saving. Can we save whenever we want? I can. That's the dream, everybody. Okay, so, I got a well rod. There's 2 of them there. I just realized there was 2 of them there.
Nanu? Da ist er!
Oh, crap. Well, this is a problem.
Nichts.
Meldung unnötig.
Is it safe to say that stealth is not my strong suit? Yes. Can I switch shoulders? I'm aiming over.
Könnt ihr was erkennen?
That's right, you found a body. What are you gonna do about it, German?
Wir haben ihn in die Enge getrieben!
You're gonna get stabbed. Oh, God!
Du Schwein!
Well, that was brutal.
Der auf mein Befehl war! Bewegung! Unterstützung!
Yeah, like, I really feel like it should be easier to swap shoulders. Just let me click the thumbstick. Hey, buddy.
Er kann nicht
They don't know where I am, so...
Stellung halten!
Hopefully they didn't do something silly like try to blow up this truck.
Nur nicht unachtsam.
I wish I smoked German so I could know just how annoyed these guys were. Oh, hey, let's test. So this is my scope shot.
Sei vorsichtig!
Well, I don't see the guy. Oh, there he is. Well, that was embarrassing.
Ich habe ihn im Visier.
Weitersuchen.
Oh my god, I'm a bad shot. There's no excuse for this kind of thing.
Wachsam bleiben.
Let's reload. Which is the normal button. Oh, there we go. I'm like, how do I crouch?
Spur von dem Schützen.
Die Stellung halten!
Feindliche Schütze entdeckt.
Du Feigling!
Oh, really? I don't see anybody.
Ich gebe euch Deckung!
Oof. Sorry. In my defense, you are a Nazi, so you had to know that it was going to end this way. And honestly, this is better than being hanged at a public execution, right? Being like just stabbed to death by people in prison who don't want to wait for your trial. Beaten to death with clubs by partisans. I'm about to die. Might be time to, yeah, I'm about to... Whew. Oh, come on! Oh, they got me. I mean, I knew they were going to, but oof. That was particularly embarrassing. Damn now. Alright, so, where were we? Oh, yes, I was going to try to grenade these two and see how that went. In case you're wondering why I'm controlling the game even worse than usual, it's because I didn't even hear that explosion. Did y'all hear that explosion? I did not hear that explosion. Anyway. Let's just crouch. Okay, what have we got here?
Spur von dem Schützen.
You guys should go investigate that. I'm sure what happened is that one of their grenades just went off accidentally, as grenades are known to do.
Muss hier irgendwo sein.
Jetzt nur nicht unachtsam werden.
Oh, what was that, Horror King?
And hello, everyone.
Bonsoir.
Information bleiben! Vorsicht!
Keine Spur bisher.
Uh-oh. Where's this funky cat?
Vorsicht. Er ist hier irgendwo.
Nur weiter so, Männer!
Oh. Your jive is catching up with you, my good sir.
Da ist er!
So, fun fact about the well rod.
Jetzt nur nicht unachtsam werden!
It has to be manually rechambered after each round. Because, and this is true, it fires, not only does it have the world's most effective pistol silencer, because the whole gun is essentially a silencer that coincidentally fires bullets, but it fires subsonic ammunition. And that subsonic ammunition does not make a sonic boom when firing, because it's going slower than the speed of sound, which helps quiet it down even further. But it also does not have enough, and it's not designed to, it would never have enough pep to move the semi-automatic mechanism back from the pistol and chamber the new round. Ergo, is that a body hanging from a thing? Oh, crap.
Da
I
ist
think that guy saw me.
Eindringen!
He did. Alright, well, it's just time to murder some people, so wish me luck. Shooting me in the back. Ah, grande. Gotcha.
Schafft ihn euch! Ich gebe euch Deckung! Er euch seine Munition!
Ich habe ihn
See,
im
I
Visier.
think what has caused the confusion... Come on. I think what's causing the confusion here There we go, Horror King. Oh, well, I'm finding out now, Mike. The controls seem to be there. If you're wondering why it looks like I'm sticking so much, it's because I'm playing with my really low quality wired controller that I play all of my... Dang. Really low quality controller that I play all of my games on. My Wii U, I want to say. And as a consequence, I would love some bandaging, please. Can we do that? Wii U, oh my god, all my Switch games on, right? And as a consequence, and this is not criticizing the game at all, because it's not the game's fault, but the thumbsticks in this are garbage. I'm sure it plays much better on the with the actual controllers. That would surprise me at all. But fundamentally, it looks a little worse, but the frame rate's solid, and it plays very well so far. I would say that if you already have it on another system, it's not vitally important to buy it on the Switch. But if you don't have it on another system, or if, honestly, it's got all of the content, so if you just like the game and want to play it on the move. It's a good game, but if you've already played it, it's the same game. But if you haven't played it before, I personally love this game, and would encourage you to pick it up.
I'm curious, what's the difference between the Switch Lite and the Switch?
I'm not... Oh, it doesn't have removable controllers. I think there's another couple of things, but the main deal is no removable controllers. So it's cheaper, because it doesn't have to put in all that extra wireless circuitry just to support the controllers. Yeah. What had confused us, Horror King, is that there's no such thing as a grand aunt. Your grandfather's brother or sister, your grandfather's sister is your great aunt. That's why we were all confused. But he didn't. He just meant great aunt. But yes. Oh! Damn. He said great grand aunt. But of course we all got into speaking like he was. Oh, this is a minor problem. Sorry, buddy. The triggers on this controller, right? No problem, Mike. It's a really good game. I can't stress that enough. The triggers on this controller aren't analog. They're on-off triggers. So what you can do normally in this game is... I swear someone's shooting at me. Yeah, there it is. One and... two. Wait. Oh, he's trying to save his buddy. Respect. Come on, try and save your buddy. Oh, come on. What? Yeah, so normally what you can do in the game, right, is you can pull the trigger down halfway, and you will aim and not look down through the scope. You'll just look down the sights on the rifle for using the rifle close up on people. But because this only has an on-off trigger, on-off switch on the trigger, you don't have that option. There is no half pull. Yeah, exactly, and that's great answer. Hey, I think I might have found the video we're talking about Star Wars, which suggested that the film theory one about Star Wars, which suggested it is a bad idea to blow up the Death Star. And oh boy, if that's the one you were talking about, those guys don't understand the world of Star Wars or really anything about economics and totalitarian regimes at all. They're like, blowing up the Death Star would be like 9/11. Yeah, it'd be like 9/11 if it happened to Nazi Germany. like, it would not have hurt the economy. What you gotta understand is, we know about what the economy of Star Wars is like. Once the what do you call it? Once the Empire took over, they set up, what do you call it? They set up, trade blockades everywhere. Come on. They set up trade blockades everywhere. and charged huge tariffs to everybody trying to move goods.
That's why there are smugglers.
That's why there are such a huge number of smugglers,
That's why
because the economy of the universe has been
opposites,
crippled.
desolate, and poor.
Yeah, Tatooine.
That's
I did. That's how I was able to say what you meant. No, but it's like,
I've also been hearing about this all day, so thank you
You're
for
wel-
recommending that video.
yeah, it's just ridiculous. Like, they don't understand economics at all, or the state of the world. Like, the world of Star Wars, the galaxy was not in an open condition. It was not an open place full of free trade and economics when the Empire was in charge. It was an incredibly repressive regime where you weren't allowed to get a trading license if you weren't human. It was bad.
And as we saw from the reviews,
I should try to stay
most of the
quiet.
rich elite were the
Don't
ones
want to
that
raise
got
hell too early.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, they were not good for economics.
So what I would say is go watch Firefly. Firefly does a better job of explaining
How an empire works.
how an empire works.
Yeah.
It's basically the same thing in that case.
Yeah.
And then come back and see us.
I do love that the premise of Firefly is the Civil War. But what if the South weren't all villains? What if they actually did care about states' rights and not just maintaining slavery? That's what Firefly is. What if they actually didn't want to be oppressed and didn't just want to keep slaves? I love the Garand, Patton, Abrams. It's an awesome, awesome weapon. But I'm switching to the Lee Enfield because it has a better scope. Ooh, Station X to Ghost, you say? Do I have a portable radio? I don't know if that's possible at this time. Alright. Oh, I hear. Observe and execute your orders. Alright, so I have to look at information so I can properly identify Hitler before murdering him.
Nur weiter so, Männer!
Is that a guy right there? No. Those are just sandbags. Let's all be very careful, shall we?
Haltet die Augen offen!
Can I jump over that? Let's all be very careful. I gotta say, the thumbsticks aren't as bad as I remembered. Pretty solid guy.
Geht euren Pflichten nach!
Hey, Lion's Den. What is up?
Seid vorsichtig! Findet den verdammten Schützen!
ist hier
What shooter? I just stabbed a guy in the brain. Nobody's shooting anybody.
Wachsam bleiben!
This might screw up my mission ranking quite a bit. Alright, we got some info about Hitler. Fear is nothing but a devil who's part of a welcome party for our leader's arrival. I know the man who presented with the Iron Cross, the man on his way to Tobruk is no double. Oh. Damn. So it's definitely not a double.
Vorsicht! Da ist
That's all I need.
Da drüben!
No, 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 no!
Ich
Whew.
sehe ihn! Vorwärts!
Okay, the other guys have seen me, so this is going badly. Oh yeah, at the end of the mission you get a score based on how well you did, and constantly getting spotted over and over and over again hurts your score. What it mostly comes down to is your individual shots you do
Wachsam bleiben!
are scored based on whether or not there was alert going on, whether it was sound masks, things like that. You also get more experience for stealthy kills than you do for for kills where you're basically in a gunfight. Like now, for example.
Ja, da drüben, Schützen!
This is Sniper Elite 3. It just came out on the Switch, Rebellion was nice enough to send me a copy, as they have all of the recent Sniper Elite games, so thanks very much, Rebellion, once again. It's a good game. I'm not complaining about it at all, but I will say Sniper Elite 4 is the better game.
Seht mal da drüben nach.
Sniper Elite 4 is everything the franchise, ow, had been building to for years and years and years. Let me just get off this ladder. I don't have a grenade. Oh, I do have a grenade. Nice. Is everything this franchise has been building for and a perfect game in every respect? Damn right I am. Yeah! Ow. That could have gone a lot better. But I am still alive. And they are not. Ah, crap. Whew. Oh, 5 low-budget horror movies I haven't seen already. Well, that's tough. Low-budget horror movies I haven't seen. Oh, it's so beautiful. Oh, no! Poor guy. So where is this info? Oh, it's up there. Alright, one more, and he doesn't really know where I am, which is nice. I would love some grenades. Landmine, trip mine, the whole deal. So yes. Low-budget horror movies I haven't seen.
Durchkämmt das ganze Gebiet.
Not many.
No, I've seen most of the big ones is the problem. I think that one of my blind spots is I haven't seen a ton of, you know, like, Italian Giallo films. And I would very much like to,
Bleib in Deckung.
I would very much like to increase my knowledge of those things. Okay, where is he?
Weiter suchen.
There
Passt.
he is. Can't be saw me. Thought I had him. Oof. Oh no, I know. Yeah, but you're asking me to come. The weird part is, you're asking me to do the hardest thing, which is to come up with the name of something I haven't seen. It's not like I have a list of horror movies that I've been meaning to watch that haven't. I mostly watch horror movies that I want to watch, you know? So, what do you call it? Still haven't seen Split. I'd be curious to watch that. I know that's not very low budget, but by modern Hollywood horror movie standards, it is fairly low budget. It's the, what do you call it? The M. Night Shyamalan movie. That's a prequel to Glass, and a sequel to Unbreakable. Oh, there he is. There we go. Oof. Poor guy. So yes, I definitely like to see that. What else? I really should have set up some sound masking somewhere. That would have helped this whole thing quite a bit. Some Hitler was the Bavarian served regiments, fought in the Battle of Skyrim, by the SS Derflager. I check. Oh. Well, one of the guys says it's definitely Hitler, but the other guy says this dude was in the Navy, and Hitler definitely was not in the Navy. So there you go. Looks like it might not really be Hitler after all. Yes. I have this movie called, let's see, that I've been meaning to watch for a while, that I haven't seen yet. It's called, wait. Are you kidding me? I thought I was going to drop down onto the... Oh, are you kidding me? I had to save again? Okay, that's embarrassing. Okay, I've started the recording again. Back where we were. Can we not save while an alert's on? No, it's on cadets. You can save wherever. Nice. But anyway, as I was saying, yes, I want to say how excited I am about the prospect of checking out Sniper Elite VR for the PSVR sometime next year, because, again, I love this franchise, and playing a sniping game with the aim controller on my PSVR is basically be a dream come true. I don't know if y'all have played Farpoint or got an aim controller, but it's completely worth getting an aim controller just for Farpoint, which isn't hard to do because it comes with it. Okay, well, this is getting embarrassing. And that's why it's so vitally important to save, people, because I'm bad at this.
Ist hier irgendwo.
I'd say it's because I'm used to playing this on on PC with a controller, so keyboard and mouse rather than controller. But it's not even true. When I played it on PC, I played it with controller. I'm a Philistine. Ow! You keep shooting me. Oh, this guy right here? Kaboom! Oh, that felt good. But yeah, it's so weird that they're like, we're making 2 huge announcements for Sniper Elite. And 1 just comment. And giant announcement was, one was Sniper Elite 3 on the Switch, which is great. Nobody's complaining about that. And then announcement 2 was Sniper Elite VR. And then announcement 3 was, and it's not even really an announcement, we're working on something else secret. And then I'm like, oh god, we have to wait until E3 to find out what the secret thing is. And we did. And it turned out the secret thing was not Sniper Elite 5, Sniper Goes to Japan, the way you'd think it was. It was a new Nazi Zombie Army game. And I'm very excited about a new Nazi Zombie Army game, but at the same time, Sniper Elite 5, guys. You know what we want? Give it to us.
Bleib in Deckung.
You want me to clear the alert, but how do I do that? I would love to clear the alert. Do I have to kill everybody? Because again, I'm fine with doing that, but you gotta give me a heads up about where... Oh, no, there.
Durchkämmt das ganze Gebiet.
Right, you have to get X amount of space away from, you have to get X amount of space away from where the alert was before, without being seen, before you've officially relocated. Oh, there's a guy right there.
Wir haben ihn in die Enge getrieben.
Are you kidding me?
Ich habe ihn im Visier.
How did he see me? Was I not crouched enough? I wasn't crouched enough. Are you kidding me? Look at all of those bullet pock marks in the wall behind me. Ow. Okay, time to heal up. Ow! Okay. Whew! Okay. Let's search the F out of this body. Find myself some... No bullets? Okay. Alright, here we go. It's Hitler time, everybody. Time for Hitler to get Hitlered. Yeah, it didn't make sense by any stretch of the imagination. Stand by it, though. So we just have to move through this next section without being seen too much. And then boom. Hitler gets killed. Problem solved. World. Except, of course, as we know, the Nazis, even if you do kill Hitler, will just lie and say Hitler wasn't killed. And boom, the whole thing starts up again. It's quite frustrating. Alright, time for a brain stabbing. Everyone be quiet.
Was war das?
Nothing to see here, just a bunch of carpets. Okay, well that didn't work at all.
Feindliche Schutzsender!
Ow. This has not been my finest hour.
Rückzug!
Keep expecting there's going to be some place I can jump down and find some cover, but nope. Can't jump down there either, huh?
Wartet, bis rauskommt! Position halten!
So you're saying I have to move straight through the marketplace? That doesn't seem safe or sane. Think they're gonna throw a grenade to try and get me, or?
Ihr bekommt eure Chance. Unten bleiben!
It's about it being time to heal again. Whew. Oh, look! I've got a noisemaker. Time for some sabotage. Everybody wish me luck. Did I not just sabotage that thing? Shouldn't it be making a sound sometime soon? Oh, there it goes. I got too excited. Woo!
Da ist er! Umstell ihn!
Oh, we saw that? Turns out this whole sound masking thing was not the boon for me I had assumed it would be. You know, it's a great movie. Red. Putting that out there.
Auf meinen Befehl warten! Lasst ihn nicht aus den Augen!
Careful. Alright, I think we're good.
Verliert ihn nicht aus den Augen! Lasst euch nicht leiten!
Oh, poor Walter the robot.
Verteidigungsstellung! Feuer einstellen!
I was hoping he would show up in the movie Dread, but there was no sign of Walter. I know what you're saying. Walter the robot has no place in a serious action movie like Dread, and I'm like, but it was about an absurd, crazy nonsense world. So I would have loved to see Walter show up in there. But I guess there was no really any time for Judge Dredd's home life in the movie. Although it would be very weird to find out that the Judge Dredd movie was taking place in the aftermath of Call Me Kenneth's robot revolution.
Feuer einstellen!
No? He's talking about Judge Dredd.
Okay. Which one?
Dredd. There's only one of them that was called Dredd. Yeah.
Immer mit
Obviously.
der Ruhe!
It's fine. Such a great movie. Because, you know, and the best part is... Careful, careful. I'm just supposed to observe him? I should really have taken care to read my briefing a little better. Infiltrate the city, confirm Taurus' identity, and deal with him. Okay. Apparently I'm supposed to observe and not murder this guy, which feels against me. The Devil's Rock. Oh, you haven't seen Waxwork? Oh my god, you have to see Waxwork. See, I've seen all of those except for the Devil's Rock. That's why it's so hard for me to pick stuff I haven't seen, because what haven't I seen? Oh, Boggy Creek. I've never seen Boggy Creek, The Legend of Boggy Creek. That's a Sasquatch movie, as I understand it, and I do love Sasquatch movies. So there you go. Oh, I've never seen Grizzly. There you go. That's another one. And while this is a really embarrassing thing to admit, I've never seen Scream Blackula scream. I have seen Blackenstein now. Careful, careful. Does the thing with two heads count as horror? Because I've been meaning to see that forever, and I just haven't gotten around with it. It's that movie where Rosie Greer has Ray Milland's head put on his body, and then they have to, like, escape from the cops for some reason. It's one of those things where, like, I've always meant to see it, but I've just never gotten around to it. Plus, it has Rosie Greer in it, and Ray Milland, who's, I believe, the star of X, the Man with the X-Ray Eyes, although I would have to check that out. Check that out. Careful.
Was zum Teufel?
So again, we're not supposed to kill this guy? You're sure about that? You're sure I'm not supposed to stab this guy in the brain? Because that's a weird feeling, Dan. Okay, I was supposed to kill him. Well, now I'm very confused. Alright, here we go, Intel.
I've read enough. Time to prepare for his arrival.
I love that every character seems 100% sure that this isn't Hitler, and yet I'm gonna go shoot him anyway.
Ich habe was gehört.
Ich habe Kontakt! Feuer!
I read the most upsetting blog post, or blog post, news story, whatever you, what do they call things now? And it led me to this podcast that did a whole thing about air combat in World War II and how, like, the entire theory about the Nazis and the Allies was you can saturation bomb a population into submission. Because if you blow up enough of their houses, they'll just, you know, surrender. But it turns out that doesn't work at all. It just pisses people off and makes them hate you more. And only just actually invading can take a place over. You can't win a war by air war. And trying to do so, you know, killed millions of people. And wasted billions of dollars. Hey, Lion's Den, what's up? We're about to kill Hitler. Why would you say that? I mean, it is... Why, look, it's some sort of Hitler. I wonder what he's doing here.
There he is.
Okay.
Wachsam bleiben! Überprüft eure Waffen! Wachsam bleiben!
So we took the gift away.
Mein Führer!
And he's right-handed? So was Hitler not left-handed? Have I completely remembered my history incorrectly? Uh-oh. I don't think I'm going to be able to hit him from here. Should probably load the game. Yeah, that's, A DC thing? What are you talking about, Lion's Den? Oh, Hitler was right-handed. All right. I'm remembering that poorly. All right. Let's see if I can get a better vantage point from here. Alright. Yes. It absolutely is. It's one of the DLC missions. This is the Ultimate Edition of Sniper Elite 3. So it has both Confrontation, the Confrontation and Shadows, whatever that's called. The 3-mission arc to deal with the guys who want to kill... Sort of like the Ark of the Covenant. I never noticed that before. The 3-mission arc about the guys who want to kill Churchill, and it also has Hunt the Grey Wolf, which was the Day 1 DLC. Oh, DLC. Do 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 do. Oh crap! Well, that was bad. That was not my finest hour. Although, what about this has-been?
Did I kill
And away we
the real
go.
Hitler that night? The intel I found suggests that I did. Then again, history might disagree.
I love the intel I found suggests that I did. When 2 of the 3 pieces of intel I found were like, that is definitely not Hitler. Woohoo! All right. We killed Hitler and it felt great. So yeah, Sniper Elite 3 on the Switch. Like I said, other than the graphical downgrade, it seems to play exactly the same. I can't really attest to the quality of the controls because I'm playing with the worst plug-in controller in the world. But even with that disadvantage, I did fine. Visually, it looks fine other than the slight texture issues. Frame rate's decent. The sniping all works. So yeah, they have translated this thing beautifully over to portable systems, and I say, way to go, guys. For now,
What score do you get?
what score did I get? Oh, at the end of the mission, it tallies up all of the experience points you get. No, you don't get a grade. It just tallies up all the experience you got over the course of the mission. And the better you did in the mission, the more experience you get, the faster you unlock things. But no, there's not a mission score like D, C, B, A, S, or anything like that. Although that would be fun, too. Sadly, there are no trophies, because this is a Switch game. But we would have gotten a nice trophy if we'd been playing on another system. Alright. I have been the Hidden Object Guru. Thanks for coming on this journey with me. If you had a good time and you'd like to see more, there's buttons for that coming up. Questions, suggestions, related whatnots, go in the comment section below the video. I'll see you back here for more Sniper Elite as I buy and play every subsequent Sniper Elite game. But until then, I'm going to say au revoir.